Greetings, fellow Whovians. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. Today we are going to be looking at, I guess we could call it an historical, but I'm not entirely sure if it counts, but let's just leave that for the end of the review, shall we? Anyway, here is my review of the Gunfighters. Sorry. In the frontier town of Tombstone, Arizona, the troublesome Clanton brothers, Ike, Phineas, and Billy, are in town in search of Doc Holliday to settle an old score over the death of another brother called Reuben. Reuben? Like the sandwich? They meet up with their hired hand, Seth Harper, at Last Chance Station. He knows what Holliday looks like and describes his code and demeanor. This is overheard by bar singer Kate, who lets her paramour Holliday know he is in danger. The TARDIS has arrived in a nearby stable, with the doctor in agony from toothache. Gee, I wonder why. He and his companions Stephen, Taylor, and Dodo Chaplet, dressed as cowboys, soon encounter local marshal White Earp, who offers them his protection and warns them to keep his counsel. The doctor finds the dentist, Holliday himself. He's both a doctor and a dentist? That's great! While Dodo and Stephen book rooms at the local hotel, they are mocked by the Clantons, who suspect that the doctor they refer to as Holliday himself. Seth Harper is sent to the dentist's surgery and invites the doctor, tooth removed, to the hotel in 5 minutes to meet his friends. Holliday is initially happy to let him be shot in his place, allowing the real doctor to disappear, but Kate intervenes to ensure the doctor survives. This buys some time until Holliday relents and hides in an upstairs chamber of the hotel, firing his gun at appropriate moments to con the Clantons into thinking the doctor is indeed Holliday, the sharpshooter. Well, wait, so Doc Holliday is both a dentist and a sharpshooter? Geez, did everyone in the Wild West learn how to shoot guns at a young age or something? Seriously, what the hell? Soon afterward, White Earp and Sheriff Bad Masterson arrive and break up the fracas, taking the doctor into custody for his own protection. Stephen now becomes embroiled in a plot to smuggle the doctor a gun to help free him from the jailhouse, but the doctor refuses to be armed. And this is the point that every modern doctor should make the point of. He never uses guns. Ever. Well, except for that one time when the fifth doctor had to shoot down Killian with a gun, but that was an entirely different thing. Stephen is shortly afterward confronted by a rabble wound up by the Clantons, who are intent on lynching him as an associate of the disreputable Holliday. Once more, it is Earp and Masterson who defuse the situation, also taking Finn Clanton into custody to ensure the cooperation of his brothers. The doctor and Stephen are freed and are told to leave town as soon as possible. Dodo has meanwhile fallen in with Kate and Doc, who plan to both leave town and take her with them. Wow. Hey, Dodo probably going off with someone else? I wonder how they'll feel if they found out that her having a cold was almost responsible for decimating an entire population. When Seth Harper stumbles across their escape plans, Holliday kills him, and then the trio depart. Harper's role as aide to the Clantons is soon replaced by a new rival, Johnny Ringo, who shoots local barman Charlie by way of an introduction to the town of Tombstone. Doctor and Stephen return to the Last Chance Saloon in search of Dodo and encounter the dangerous Ringo. Wyatt Earp's brothers Warren and Virgil have meanwhile arrived at Tombstone to help him enforce the law. The doctor soon tells them that Ringo is in town, and he's brought backup too. He's got John, Paul, and George with him. Events take a harsh turn when the other Clanton brothers visit jail to free Finn, killing Warren Earp in the process. Meanwhile, Stephen heads out of town to look for Dodo with Ringo in tow in search of Holliday. Steve and Kate end up being taken by Ringo to the Clanton ranch, where the Clantons recount and tell their father, Pa Clanton, that they have killed an Earp. Wyatt Earp swears vengeance and starts to build a posse of lawmen to deal with the Clantons once and for all. Doc Holliday returns to Tombstone with Dodo and offers his services to help his old friend Earp too. Attempts by the doctor to defuse the situation amount to little. There will be a gunfight at the OK Corral. Dun dun dun! On the one side, there were three Clanton brothers and Johnny Ringo. On the other, the two Earps and Doc Holliday. At the end of the gunfight, Ringo and the three Clantons are shot dead. Shortly thereafter, the Doctor, Stephen, and Dodo slip away on the TARDIS. They arrive at a strange planet and decide to go out and have a look. As they leave, a strange man is seen approaching the TARDIS on the scanner. Oh, wow, a strange man? Gee, I wonder if this could be leading to the next story. Well, no, duh, probably is. Anyway, let's take a look at the production elements of the story, shall we? The working title for the story was The Gunslingers. This was the last serial of the classic series to have individual episode titles. From the Savages on, each serial had an overall title divided into numbers or parts. The caption at the end of the OK Corral reads, "Next episode, Doctor Who and the Savages." Doctor Who and the Savages? Wow, that sounds like ridiculous. Gee, that title sounds almost ridiculous. It'd almost be ridiculous, a story called Doctor Who and the Silurians. Oh wait, that's right, they did that. And I'm not kidding too, that actually did happen. Doc voice actor David Graham played Charlie the barman. He played Kerensky in City of Death. Doc Holliday was played by Anthony Jacobs, whose son Matthew visited the set during production of the serial. 30 years later, Matthew Jacobs wrote the script for the 1996 Doctor Who television movie. Wow, that's actually kind of interesting, if you ask me. Lawrence Payne later played Morrix in The Leisure Hive and Astride in The Two Doctors. Linda Barron, who later appeared in serial Enlightenment in the role of Captain Rack, and Val in the 2011 episode Closing Time. Richard Beale, who played Van Masterson, had previously provided the voice of a disembodied Refusian in The Ark. And no, not the Ark in space, just The Ark. This story is notable for being the first Doctor episode to contain musical narration in the form of The Ballad of the Last Chance Saloon. It was sung by Linda Barron and written by Tristram Cary. The ballad itself is included as an extra on the CD's soundtrack release. The notion of commissioning original songs for Doctor Who would resume when the series revived in 2010, beginning with Song for 10 in the Christmas Invasion. That's actually pretty interesting. So, what do I think of the story overall? Well, like I said, it isn't historical, but it leads up to an historical event, so there's that. It's not like the Darkest Companions are embroiled in an actual historical event, but in a lead up to one. But still, I consider it historical anyway, so there you go. Overall, I give The Gunfighters 3 sonic screwdrivers out of 5. Well, this is a pretty interesting story, and of course, next week, we'll look at Stephen's departure in The Savages. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, Stephen departs in The Savages. Just wanted to throw that out there. Anyway, until next time, this is Hoovian Queen saying, "Oh my Gideons! When I say run, run! I've reversed the polarity of the neutron flow. Would you jelly, baby? Fantastic! Allons-y! Geronimo!" Bow ties are cool, fezzes are cool, and Stetsons are cool.